The Cloud9 roster of Penguin, Renegade, Stellar, and Eco have become the team to beat in Halo Infinite. After winning the kickoff major in Raleigh, they followed up with back-to-back wins in the HCS Pro Series, which has left people asking if this lineup can be beaten at the moment, and others thinking, what makes them so good? There are a lot of factors, of course, that blend together to give Cloud9 their success. You have the crazy individual ability of the likes of Renegade. You have the team's ability to clutch up those nail-biting final moments of those big, epic games. And of course, you have that raw weapon usage that we've seen on display. But one thing that they currently do better, in my opinion, than other teams at the moment is how they control the pace of the game. It's all about their pacing. So what is pacing, and how do Cloud9 use it so well? Cloud9 play so fast. Cloud9 is such tough kills. Cloud9 always have control. All of this comes from understanding the pacing of a game, and it starts with the recognition that Cloud9 do so well of numbers. It will come as no surprise that Cloud9, in my opinion, are the quickest at recognizing when they have a numerical advantage or disadvantages across the map. Two examples of this come from the Streets Strongholds game in the Grand Finals of Pro Series 2 against Optic. This example from Renegade's POV is a perfect example of how to acknowledge the numerical advantage combined with awareness of final players on the map's position and forces a play almost instinctively from Cloud9. So why is this so good? Numbers to Cloud9 mean they can recognize almost instinctively they can give up power positions to find the quickest possible lines of sight onto the final players alive. Renegade's play is a perfect example of that. Many players and teams would choose to hold angles here, which is a good play, waiting for that first shot advantage. But by collapsing in the quickest time possible and giving up momentary power position control on the map, C9 can eliminate the final players, and with executing it properly, have 8 seconds with that respawn to retake the power position without feeling any pressure on the map. This 8 seconds is everything. 8 seconds to regain power positions, 8 seconds to locate spawns, 8 seconds to press another numerical advantage, 8 seconds to make the other team feel like Cloud9 are simply overwhelming them. It's as simple as that. C9 turn 8 seconds into magic. Numerical advantage isn't something that you always have on the map, as we all know. Cloud9 aren't just masters of knowing when they can press advantages, but also they realize how vital it is to stop other teams doing what they do so well in return. Take this example from Stellar's POV. This time, C9 lose 3 kills in quick succession on the map. Stellar recognizes that he has an opportunity to fight the player as C as the last player alive and potentially stop a stronghold conversion. But instead, he prioritizes staying alive and buying time for his teammates to respawn on the map. As Cloud9 get back to 3 alive, he then engages and picks up 2 kills to give them back a numerical advantage and space to move off their respawn. This allows C9 to breathe and apply pressure in other areas of the map with their numbers. It's crazy to think that something so simple can be so defining for a team, but the butterfly effect of such a simple play cannot be underestimated. C9 go from a position where if Stellar engages and dies, they're 4 dead, to Stellar staying alive, all of C9 respawning, and them having, within seconds, a numerical advantage once again on the map. Small terms like this and small plays like this is the perfect reason why pacing is the perfect example of why C9 are so good. When they don't have numbers, they make themselves the hardest kills possible in order to get those numbers back on their sides. However, when they do have numbers, it's all about putting that gas pedal down and finding the quickest way to eliminate the final players alive. Put quite simply, C9 are the masters of understanding how important an 8-second respawn is in Halo Infinite. The pace of their game depends on it, and more often than not, they're on the money.